Good job. Hi, everyone. So today, you probably remember this if you saw my last video. This was a truck that I did on that last video. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just adding some more details and background to that one. So this is really fun. That one's too dark, but it's a fun part of the process where you can just try and get your world around the main element. The main element is this truck, but I could basically do an entire scene around it. It's really fun. It just makes the entire scene look come more alive when you have a cool background or just any background. Even if the background is just a shape, a simple shape, your whole scene can just buzz with life. So here I'm putting another truck in the background. If you see. So this one truck has a friend. And here I can add some more color. So you'll see me touching this often with this because then it gives me a more muted black. It's not going to give me as dark a black as if I use this directly. I'm talking about this brush because that brush has all my ink. So if I use that brush, then I'll just have some trouble with controlling my tones. There's another tree just over here earlier, and another tree here. Trees are always fun to draw. They help with perspective, sense of perspective and depth. Like if I make a very thin tree here, this will really help, you see? Give me the sense of like distance and size. Because now it's thinner and it's further up. And here could be another car. Okay. You get all this stuff happening. So pretty cool. Nice.
Swan, swan. Swan, swan. Swan, swan. Swan, swan. Swan, swan. Swan, swan.
Let's see, where's the other house in the back here? If I carry this perspective line down, the roof would be around here.
Swan, swan.
And this looks like it's the side of the house that I made. And this is the wheels of that car.
Swan. Swan. Swan, swan. Swan. Swan.
This is all small stuff, right? I'm just like focusing on these tiny bits and pieces. Maybe this could be a bush. This is part of their front door here. This could be part of the roof here. This is part of the roof here. This here. This is part of the roof in the back. I can have some other smaller buildings in the back. Make things kind of go towards that perspective line, so these go lower.
Dada.
Maybe have another tree over here. Can't go along with trees. No, that's too dark though, considering the distance. So what I could do is dry it on a paper cloth towel, and then maybe I could lighten it now. I spread it out. See if that works. Not really, but yeah, it's all good, I guess.
Swan, swan. Swan, swan.
So maybe what I'll do is just darken other things now. That back and forth sometimes it takes a lot of time, I think, but you kind of can't help it sometimes. That's a gate. Fenced in patio with some flowers and pots. Draw this down here. Maybe make a fence in the back here. Some dark area, dark shape.
Nah.
That's my baby. Okay, that dark shape really good here. And now at this point, because things are just getting so tiny and I'm actually wasting time, I think, doing this small little marks, is that I'm just gonna now just switch gears and look for big shapes and just try to get those big shapes and stuff, because you can actually get lost doing too much of this, all these small things. These are not the main reads anyways. Okay, so main read is like the focal point. The focal point is this chart. By the way, I want to make the pavement a different color. And if I look at the width here and take that back to the horizon line here, the width down there and the horizon line is here, so this will come this way. So now I can decide to keep a white line. What I'm trying to do is paint the pavement color. Keep it white. And a lot of these roads are actually curved to lead water down these. There's like a sewer system, sewer wells. So it's interesting design, and I haven't captured that fully here, but at least I got the different color of the pavement, which I really wanted. So now I have like a dark light situation.
Can you give me water?
Yeah. 1 second. 1 second, I'll be right back. here. And
Now wash my hands.
here, let's wash your hands really fast. Here we go.
Oh, it's cold.
I know. It's cold. Sorry. Here you go. Here, dry your hands on this. Here, don't go there, don't go there. You're gonna get a timeout. Here, dry your hands. Sorry about that. Maybe you have to drink some water. So, you see how, so this is supposed to be a fence in the back. Here is a house. Another house in the back there, like a residential building or something. Okay, so
Here, Baba. Here, napkin is dirty. Baba's napkin is dirty.
okay, so it's okay. I'll move it later. So now
Baba's
what I'm doing is,
dirty.
okay, so now I just have all my basics set up. Everything is ready in a way. So this looks kind of complete. What I'm going to do though is add some more darks and use my pen and my white pen as well to pick out some areas of interest and clarify some things. So this is a car. I'll just clarify that.
I do.
This is a car right here. And we have this part right here. This looks nice the way it is. The line is held by this shapes. So I like that part. I don't, now I look back at this, I shouldn't have even added some pen lines here. Because now this car is standing out a lot. But it's okay, I'll just make this stand out more too. But look at the difference between line and tone sometimes. Like it looked a lot more dreamy when I had, because of soft edges. But when I add these hard edges, it really starts to pop, right? So that's a decision you have to make as an artist. What kind of scene are you going for? What kind of look do you want? As things go further away, they shouldn't be so sharp, the edges, right? So this is starting to look bad in my eyes. So what I could do is, all is not lost, because you see I have my white pen. So I can always go over this line with my white pen. So I just pushed it down. You see? So it's still readable and visible. I just pushed it back a little bit. And I'm thinking that this is probably going to look good now. And I'm also pushing some of these back with that white that I had here. And maybe I could just add some more here, just to thin that line out in the top. These are all small things at this point, but are they necessary? Perhaps they are not necessary. But I do like it. Now I hope you guys like this too. This was just basically finishing off the thumbnail I did from my last video. So you can check out my last video and see how I did this truck in the beginning. All right. And I have a cool, just so you see, dark light. And in fact, let me just add some sidewalk here, because all these lines are going to this horizon line I have chosen. say right here. So then I bring them here and just go like this. The same horizon line right here. Like this. See, now I have these interesting lines that all point back to right here, my focal point. It's just a cool little thing that adds some level, adds some effect here. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was really fun for me to do and interesting. In fact, I have another one that I could work on right now because it's this one. This one also was really fun. I didn't do this on camera, but if you notice, it has a lot of things going on. Like the telephone poles are in the foreground. These other buildings are in the back. And it's showing a lot of depth. So I have one house that's further in the back, another house next to it, and this house closer, and this house next to it, and these apartment buildings in the back. And then with these power lines in the front. It's just a very nice, I thought it was very simple and very nice. So what I'll do is make this come out, like this. Now I'm always just thinking about readability and what would make these read quickly. So I want to read. I want these cars to read as cars. Okay? So that's my concern. So that's why I'm using the white, where I deem necessary to make it clear what I'm trying to communicate. So that like works, makes it look like more of a car, more of a vehicle. Here, I'll still use some of my pen. Should have put this line maybe lower. Looks like a funny car. Okay, so these definitely look like vehicles now. This looks like a funny old car. Because of the proportions. But now, remember, I don't want the lines to be too hard towards the back because then it flattens everything out. So I'm just going to keep these here. Finish off some of this. This house again looks a little dreamy because it's very soft. All the edges are very soft, which is perfect for watercolor. Watercolor creates nice, soft edges. A fence in the back of that area. Maybe make this look like bushes here with the changing the breakup of that shape. Breaks make these more straight, which is nice. If I were to make these straight, so they're more architectural instead of splotchy. And for me now, I'm thinking this guy should just be in a right here in a patch of grass. And now I can add some sidewalk lines just like I did in the last one. And also what I did in the past, I would add some fences. And I think that would look nice here as well. Like just a quick fence. And maybe a fence pole here up to here. And my horizon line here looks like it's around here. So the horizon is very important because that's where all of these lines are supposed to converge. Okay, so it looks like it's here. not really here, but maybe I guess here. I don't know. I have messed up on the horizon line here, so I'm just gonna follow this pattern for this lawn and try and bring it back, getting smaller. And I should have actually done all my lines in pencil, perhaps for more complicated scenes, to make sure my perspective is correct. Because when your perspective is off, you just throw everything off. That's not a good thing to do when you're trying to give the illusion of depth. Okay.
Hello, my little pony.
Throw a smaller tree in the distance. Okay. Maybe here you can have some other shapes in the back. Alright, so, and some darker shapes here too.
First I use the bathroom, then I first I use the bathroom, then okay? First let me use the bathroom. First we use
Just basic indications of what's happening. So you can tell what these things are. Okay. So I feel like this is looking good. And what I could do now is just have my sidewalk lines to reinforce, even if they're light, just to reinforce the perspective. There's a driveway here. Even if it's a driveway, I'll just draw the lines on top. I don't care anymore. So they're just following the perspective lines of everything already established. And there we go. So this could be another one that was completed online. And yeah, I like this one because it's just more depth in here, and it's fun to see an entire scene on a small index card. It's really fun to see that what you could do on something so small. In fact, you could do color versions of this. So I'm going to just put my name. Guess I could put it here. At Jam Tron Art. So this is my handle. And today is it started the other day too. But today is the 26th. I guess I put the 26th. 21. Alright, I hope you guys like this. And this one as well. So these are my two that I finalized basically here. And I got a lot more to do. This is one I did off camera too. It was very much quicker than the other ones, but all just some fun, quick, quick, relatively 12 minutes each basically, or 11 minutes, or to take it to finalization. Total for this one was probably 22 minutes. And that's my favorite one, I'd have to say. All right, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Peace.